Welcome back, nail crew. Welcome back, nail crew. Welcome back. In this video, I'm introducing you to my new friend, you guys. I got a new practice hand, and then we'll be swatching some of my nude acrylics on her. So we're gonna have fun. Now, before we get into that, do you guys recall this video? Y'all, tell me why. I was reading the comments the other day, and I was literally cracking up. So OsoPetty comes on, and she says she doesn't really like the bulky charms, but she does like the colors and things like that. And I'm like, okay, cool. TOI-YA comes up and says, the quarantine 30, she cannot be wearing food on her nails. And I felt that in my soul, y'all. I felt that in my soul. When I tell you, I was cracking up. And then she had the nerve to come back and tell me she still had chocolate chips under her nails from eating Subway cookies out the microwave. And I was done. Do you hear me? I was done. I read that thread so many times, and I just laughed and I laughed. So I just want to give a nail crew shout out to OsoPetty, TOI-YA, and LIZBETH, because y'all really made my day. All right, y'all, let's get into the video. All right, y'all, so I have a brand new practice hand, I'm so happy, I'm so happy. First of all, the box looks good. Remember my last practice hand video, the box was beat up. So this box actually looks good. And so it also comes with an instruction booklet. I'm not going to go over this with you, but I will show it to you real quick. So there's the front, here's the back, and yeah, it just tells you how to maintain your units. So let's put that away, and it comes in a bag. Okay, so my last practice hand also came in a bag, and I told you I really like the bag. So I have the same comment for this one. The bag is exactly the same. Oh, I'm so excited. Look at that finger. Oh my God, let me fix that, you guys. Okay, act like y'all did not see her finger look like it was almost broken. You guys, what is going on? All right, so here is what the hands look like. I cannot wait to play with her. So this hand also comes with some nail tips, and I'll show them to you real quick. So let's see, there we go. So this is what they look like, just super I let's try to insert one. I'm so excited. I got a new friend. Okay, so I used the marker to show you guys how deep inside of the cuticle area the nail tip will fit. And that's a really good depth, I would say. I feel like that's sturdy enough to where you could apply product and or file, and it shouldn't slip out of the socket. And also, you guys, this cuticle area is also thicker and reinforced, and you cannot see the nail tip through the skin. Oh my gosh, that would just be so annoying. If you could see the nail tip through the cuticle area, send it back. Send it back, darling. Okay, so now I'm showing you some of the details. So I do like that this practice hand does have a few more details than my other one, or it could just be that this skin is so much darker, so the details are able to be seen easier. So here is the palm side, and that looks really good. Now, there are more higher end practice hands, and with those, you'll get a lot more detail. But for the price I paid for this, it was pretty good. Look at that. Look at the net. Like, it didn't even want to come out. So I'm really excited about that, you guys. I'm really excited about that. But like I said, more pricier hands, like when you get up to $200-300 a hand, of course, you're going to have more details. I think I paid like $74 or $75 each. And look, this is fully posable. I think that for students or anyone just getting into nails, I do think this is a really good starter hand, a really good starter practice hand. If you wanted something more detailed for whatever reason, this might not be the hand for you, but for the purposes that I need it for, which is just the practice, I feel like it'll be cool. You know, it'll get the job done. And look, I can hold the bling. I don't know, I'm just so excited. I really just wanted a nice posable brown hand. I just wanted something brown and chocolate like me. I do have my lighter complexion hand, and I love her so much. I really do. But I also just wanted something, you know, a little chocolate. So I have my light skin girl and I have my dark skin girl, and I am just floating on cloud 9. All right, let me give it the squish test for you so you can see how dense the silicone is. And I must admit, this does feel a little soft. Like, I don't like that I could squeeze it that much. I would much prefer a stiffer, more firm silicone, and that's just my personal preference. So I would say that goes in the cons category. So by the end of my review, I'll give you all my pros and all my cons, and that for me would be a con. Now, it does fit my Macart nail tips. So these are my practice nail tips. This is what I like to make the nail plates out of. And I do use these same nail tips in all of my practice hand. I have Nala, I have Tuesday, I have Stella, I have Stella, and now I have her. I don't know her name yet, so I gotta think about it. But yeah, all of them use the same nail tips. So that's very important to me because I don't want to have to buy a bunch of nail tips just to make some nail beds. You know what I mean? All right, so now let's see if she is going to, this is Stella, by the way, guys. This is Stella. So let's see if my new practice hand could fit in Stella's holder. And I really hope so. So fingers are crossed. Like I said, this new hand is a lot more squishy. It's not as dense as Stella. So I don't know if, you know, this holder is going to be able to keep her sturdy. So that's my concern right now. But I mean, let's see. Give it a little shake test here. You see how it slid out just a little bit? You see that? But when I tug on it, she's not falling out. And I can shake it and she's not falling out. It's just not a really tight hold. And that could be good or bad. You definitely don't want the clamp so tight that it leaves wounds in your practice hand. So that's also something to consider. So let's get started with the set. So as I work with the practice hand, I'll know more pros and cons, and that way I'll give you guys a fair evaluation by the end of the video. All right, so for my acrylic brush today, I am using the size 14. I got it from Amazon. I'll leave the link in the description box. It's really good, you guys. It's a really good, affordable brush. So if you guys are in the market for a new brush, head over to Amazon, give it a try. The monomer that I'm using, this is the monomer that I sell on my website. And I like this monomer because I use several different brands of acrylic. You know, like one day I'm using Nail Couture, one day I'm using Notpolish, then Modelones. Like, I'm all over the place with my acrylic brands. So I really like how this monomer performs with all of my favorite brands. So you guys can see me use it today with several brands. I believe I'll be doing maybe 3 or 4 different brands, just depending on the nude selection that I have. Now listen, you guys, this was hard. This was really hard because I only have 10 fingers here. So I could only pick 10 nudes. And I really wanted to give you guys a full representation. Like, I wanted some pinky nudes, some peachy nudes, maybe some olive undertone nudes. Like, I really wanted to give you guys a variety. But I can only pick 10 because she only has 10 fingers. So, oh my gosh, you guys, I was like, this one, no, that one, no. Oh, it was a process. It really, really was a process. So I hope you guys are pleased with the selection that I picked for you guys today. And please understand that it took a lot for me to pick these colors out. These are some of my favorite nudes for a chocolate girl, for the chocolate girl such as myself. So listen, if you guys are a nail tech or a nail tech student, or anyone who aspires to do nails for people other than themselves, I really feel like this is a good video for you guys to watch because you are going to get clients of darker skin tone, and you're not gonna know what nudes to pick. Like you know what I mean? It's like I don't know. I don't know. So hopefully this video is very, very helpful to you. And I do have a fairer skinned practice hand, Stella. So I'll be doing this video again for my fairer skin sisters. Okay, so don't worry. If you were about to type it in the comment section below, delete it, because you should already know. You already know. I'm a Libra. Libras love balance. If it's not balanced, honey, I can't do it. So yeah, don't worry. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. All right. Like I said before, please pay attention to the colors, how well it looks against the chocolate skin tone. But also, especially for you beginners, look at the different brands of acrylic and how they float down the nail. Like, I really can't describe it. It's something you have to see and you have to feel. And that's the acrylic that you want to make your base acrylic. The one that works the way you want it to work, or something that you feel comfortable with. So the first nail I did, I used Young Nails. The second nail I did, I used Modelones. And so this nail I'm using Notpolish. So I don't know if you guys want to rewind it and come again or just watch the whole thing and then watch it again. Okay, watch it again. But look at how the acrylic falls or forms or is molded into place, because Young Nails is very, what can I say, runny? I don't know. They call it, they have a word for it, self-leveling. They say it's very self-leveling. To me, it's a little runny, but that's not a bad thing if that's what you like. Modelones, I think, is very slow. Modelones is a very slow drying acrylic. If you guys are new and you need that extra time, Modelones is acrylic for you. Trust me, that thing is very slow. But look at Notpolish. I really like how, first of all, I'm wearing this color. I like it. I like it. What can I say? It's a nude for a chocolate girl. Hello. Hello, nude for a chocolate girl. But I really like how it floats down the nail. It's just very slow and creamy, and it just flows down really well. So all of these acrylics have different characteristics, and it's just up to you to figure out which one works the way you want it to work. So here I am using the Igel Beauty, and I really, oh, look at this color, you guys. Oh, look at this color. Look at that color. And it's so different. Look at the bottle. You can see it peeking through the fingers. But it looks almost like a tan color, right? But then once you hit it with the monomer, oh my gosh, that thing just comes to life, honey. It just comes to life. 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 And it's working very, very well. So, like I said, pay attention to the colors, how well it pairs with her skin tone, and then look for different characteristics in the acrylics. That way, if you're in the market for a new acrylic brand, you know, hopefully you could go into the purchase more informed. All right, so I'm almost done with this nail, and I'm loving that color, you guys. I'm loving, look at that. Ooh, chocolate girls, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? So far, you guys, which color do you guys love the best? At first, it was the middle finger for me. It really was. Obviously, I'm wearing that color on my nails. But I don't know. I'm really, really loving the pointer finger. You know what's going to be fun? When I do this same type of video for my fairer skinned girls, which colors overlap? Which colors can be worn from chocolate to fair? I think that's going to be pretty cool too. I think that's going to really be cool. So I'll do this video. I'll do the other video, and then somewhere along the lines, I'll figure out which colors went both ways. I don't know. I'll figure out how I want to structure the videos. But yeah, that's going to be really cool. I think that'd be cool. Like, little things like that excites me. I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm really weird. Okay, guys. So this one is more of a pinky undertone, and I really like that. Oh my gosh. I really like the pinky or a peachy undertone to the yellow, like yellowish undertone does not, it just, I don't know. I don't think it looks good up against my skin, but something with a little pink to it, baby. And I'm like, yes. So I really, really like this nude. So let me show you all of the nudes so far. Earth from Young Nails was first, and I really do like that. It has a peachy undertone to me. I don't know, I could be seeing things that's not there, but I do like how it complements. Color number 50 from Model 1, that's gorgeous. Spring Latte, I mean, I'm wearing it. I love it. And I really like how the acrylic works. And then Shy Pink from Igel Beauty. Igel Beauty is having a sale now. 60% off, y'all. Go ahead and put it in your cart. The other companies, if I have coupon codes, I will put the coupon code in the description box for you. So check out my description box. And then we also have Warm Glow from Notpolish, and I really, really love that color. All right, so that was her right hand. Let's move on to her left hand. And I'm also starting with another color from Notpolish. Notpolish has so many nudes. Even nudes that they don't consider nudes work really well as a nude. Like that Spring Latte color, that's not even in their nude category, but oh my gosh, it's a beautiful nude. So yeah, a lot of the colors that I'll be showing you today is from Notpolish. All right, so let's talk about the practice hand. You guys, let me give you the pros and cons. What do we start with first? Let's start with the cons first. I don't have a lot of cons, so let's just get those out the way. The first con is that, remember when I was squishing it in the beginning? I don't like that. But here's the thing, you guys. I only know that this hand feels not as firm. I only know that because I'm comparing it to Stella mentally. And that's not fair because on its own, this hand feels great, it looks great, but I can't unfeel what Stella feels like in my brain, so I'm comparing it. I know that's not cool to do, but, you know, it is what it is. So on its own, it feels great, but in comparison, it is softer. What else can I say? The wire. So posing this hand, very easy to pose, works fine. Like, I don't have anything negative to say about it. However, in comparison to Stella, the wire in these hands do not feel as thick as the wire in those hands. And it could just be because the silicone is thicker. It could just be the wire itself. I don't know. I couldn't really tell you. But again, on its own, it works great. It looks great. It feels great. In comparison to Stella, however, it's just not as thick, if that makes sense. All right, so those are my cons, and I only had 2 cons. So let's talk about my pros, and I do have a lot of pros with this hand. So the detail. As I told you guys in the beginning, of course, this is not like one of those $300 hands. Like, let's not be ridiculous, and let's not compare a $75 hand to a $300 hand, because that is just ridiculous, right? So on its own, the hand looks great. The details in the hand are fine. Like, I don't see, you know, like freckles and, you know, all the little imperfections that real people have in their hand. But you do have some knuckle markings and you do have some hand details going on. And as I showed you guys before, you do have a lot of details in the palm of the hand. And I do like that. I do like that a lot. So the details, you get a check from me. Also, another pro, it was packaged very well. I like that. The box didn't come all beat up and bruised, and the hands were wrapped. Everything was very neat. I appreciate that. Another pro would be the price. I think these hands are very affordable. Now listen, I know everybody's on YouTube doing these reviews, and the companies are going to start raising the prices pretty soon, I'm quite sure. So while they're at the $75 mark, I think it would be really good to invest in, you know, before the price goes up, and then who knows where we'll be at that point. So I do like the price point. I do feel like it's a very, very affordable. The cuticle area, as I showed you guys before, thicker, more reinforced. You can't see the nail tip through the cuticle area or through the skin because that will be so annoying. So I'm really, really happy that that's not the case here. Now, I do want to point out, because the silicone in this hand is not as dense as Stella, the cuticle area is reinforced. It is thicker, but I don't know if it's going to last as long as Stella will. You know what I mean? That's just something to consider or think about. But again, for what you're paying for it, for everything else that you're getting, the silicone not being as thick may not be an issue. I don't know. It could just be something that I'm making a bigger deal than it has to be. Another pro for this hand is that it is posable. It's posable. Oh my gosh. So I love Nala. I love Tuesday, but they are not posable. And back when I got Nala and Tuesday, I just thought they were the shit. You hear me? I just thought, look at Nala and Tuesday, my beautiful practice hands. Right? But I always really, really wanted a posable hand. I always wanted a posable hand, but I couldn't afford it at the time, you know? So now that they're way cheaper, oh my gosh, back when I got Nala and Tuesday, posable practice hands were like, I don't know, $200-$300 each. Easy. And I said, heck no. But now that you can get a posable practice hand for under $100, come on, I got two. Okay, I got two. I got two in a nice light fair skin tone, and I got two in a nice chocolate skin tone. What? Okay, so the price that I paid for all four of my hands is the price of like one of the really high-end practice hands. So, yeah, I don't know. You guys do the math. You do the math. However, and if you watching, and you want to get me a birthday gift, I don't mind having one of those practice hands. Just saying. All right, y'all. So that's it. That's it for my pros and cons. Of course, I'll leave the link to this practice hand in the description box, you guys. I'll also leave the video to where I did the review on Stella. If you guys want to catch that video and see what I thought about her, look at her pros and cons, you guys can catch that video. So it will be in the description box. Also, nail crew, I want you guys to check out my nail sister, Christy. Hey, Christy. Hey, Christy. You guys, Christy has the same practice hands. She has the same practice hand. Now, I didn't talk to her about any of my pros and cons or anything like that. I told her I'm going to do a video and I want her to do a video. So you guys watch this. You heard my pros and cons. You saw me use it. I want you guys to also go over there and watch Christy's review, and maybe she'll give you guys something that I didn't, or vice versa. So I think if you take my review and her review, that should give you an overall good picture of the practice hand. So I'll leave her information in my description box. Head on over to her and say, hey, girl, hey. All right, Christy. All right, you guys. So I am done. I am done. All 10 nails are swatched. Okay, so this pinky color, this is from Modelones. It is color 3. And I love how it looks almost like a brick red, like a deep red brown color. And then from Notpolish, I have Second Nude. I like that. That's a peachy undertone. And then from Young Nails, I have Rosebud. And Rosebud looks like very light shimmers, so it's really, really cute. Creme Royale is from Igel Beauty, and Nude Panther from Notpolish. So these are all the colors. What do you think? Let me know your favorite color. Pick your top 3. I think it's going to be hard to pick just one color, but I think by asking you to pick your top 3, that's fair. All right, so I want to file some of the nails on camera for you guys, just so you can see how well well the practice hand withstands me filing. Now remember, I did not use any glue to keep the nails in place. So I'm really testing the strength of the cuticle area here. If there is an issue, obviously you can use glue to secure it in place. But as a review video, I just want to test the entire hand and I want to make sure that we could use it with or without glue. So far, so good. As you can see, I'm using my thumb to secure the nail in place. So my thumb is holding onto the cuticle area. Remember, that's where the actual nail is in there, right under the skin. So I'm holding it in place so that it doesn't slip and slide. So between me holding it in place and the thickness of the cuticle area, I don't think I'm gonna have any problems. All right, so I'll let you guys finish watching this nail and then I'll pull out my hand file. I'm a lot more aggressive when using my hand file than the e-file, so you'll really get to see how well these cuticle areas hold up with a hand file. So here we go with my hand file, and I am really rough, so the pinky nail did start to slip out if you guys are paying attention, but I pushed it back and that was that. So here we go again on the ring finger, and I am really rough when I use my hand file. I don't know why. I gotta work on that. But I'll give you guys a good visual. And it's working okay. Every now and then, if I am overly aggressive, it does start to slip just a little bit, but not enough to where you want to throw the hand against the wall. It's not that bad, okay? So, like I said, I'm very rough and aggressive with my hand file. Oh, please forgive me. But this is a good opportunity for you guys to watch how well the hand performs or does not perform. So while you guys watch that, I have to share something with you guys. So I was out of town the other day. You guys remember when I posted this video from being out of town? Okay. So at that same location, this is what me and Aunt saw in the parking lot. I'm going to put the video here. Okay. I'm going to put the video up. And then at the end of the video, you guys create the story in the comment section below of what you think happened. All right, now crew, what are you thinking? As you can see, the windshield on the driver's side was bashed in. Bashed in. Whoever did this was cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. So I want you guys to make up the best story as to what do you think happened? I'm going to give them generic names so I don't offend anyone. So the man will be Adam, the woman will be Eve. I feel like Adam was out minding his own business, living his best life. He just got married. Actually, let's say Adam was on the show. Yes, this is exactly what happened, y'all. Adam was on the show Married at First Sight. I'm obsessed with that show right now. So Adam was on Married at First Sight. His ex-girlfriend, Eve, had the nerve to see that he had just been married and he was happy. All right, so pause that thought. I just want to point out, I'm using the new POTTLE. Remember I showed you guys in my POTTLE unboxing video that she came out with a new wand and brush for her polish. And I wanted to try it for you guys. I wanted to tell you guys my opinion and I love it. Well, I already love the polish, so that's really not fair because I already love the polish. So she upgraded the brush. Of course I love it, so I double love it. Okay, back to the story. Adam was very happy with his new wife, Tiffany, but Eve was very jealous and envious, and she stalked them. She went on their Instagram. She found out where they were going to be. She found out that they had planned to consummate their marriage that exact day at that exact hotel. And she snuck in. Had a baseball bat, her and her homegirl. I feel like this was like a two-girl job. I don't feel like Eve did this by herself. I feel like she definitely had a friend with her. So let's just say Eve and her friend, the lookout girl. And I feel like the lookout girl was like, go Eve, go, boosting it up. I feel like the lookout girl was like hyping it up. So she hyped Eve up. Eve was like, what? You gonna break up with me and get married at first sight? I don't think so. Bam. And she messed up. Let me tell you something. Adam and Tiffany can't go nowhere. Do you see she messed up the front windshield, the driver's side windshield? That was not a mistake. Okay, that was intentional. Eve said, I'm not playing no games. Okay, don't play with me. Don't play with me, Adam. Eve said, don't play with me, Adam. Let me know what you think happened in the comment section below. Give me your best story as to what you think happened. I hope you guys enjoyed all these nudes, and I hope that it was helpful. If you're a chocolate girl looking for a nude, or a new nail tech looking for an acrylic for your chocolate client, I hope that this was very, very helpful. Don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. Comment below, subscribe, hit that bell, share my video so that I can continue to grow. I love you guys so much. Bye.